Please take your seats quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Hi guys, and welcome to 1minutetennis.com. In today's session, I want to talk to you about high balls on the forehand. Not high balls deep in the court, but high balls that are floated and short. The opportunity to end the point outright. It's an opportunity that you see taken by almost every professional player. I want to show you why you have a problem in exploiting this chance and opportunity, and then I'm going to show you a great solution so that you can hammer these balls away with incredible power every single time from now on. Now, when we first look at it, playing a high ball, we have three possibilities: topspin, slice, or flat. Let's go through them and see why it's a problem. The first one is topspin. Now, topspin is going from low to high. But if I'm going to play the ball at head height, then there's a number of problems. First of all, I can't really go high. I'm not going to get any acceleration going from high to high. And then there's the fact that the arm is weak when it's above the plane of the shoulder. And so I don't have enough or sufficient physical strength to really make racket speed. So I have a problem of a limited trajectory, high to high, and a lack of racket speed. So topspin doesn't really work on these balls. So that leaves slice. And the problem is, it's probably what you do right now, but when you slice a high ball into the corner, you might win the point, but it doesn't make you feel good. It's kind of frustrating that we're having to play these balls with a compromised stroke instead of actually demolishing them the way we see every professional player do. So slice, it can work some of the time, but it's not what you want to do. So that leaves us with flat. But the problem is, if you hit the ball flat, then the control is extremely difficult. You see, we use two component parts to control a tennis ball. We use the angle of the racket face and the swing path of the racket. And when you combine the two, controlling a tennis ball is not that difficult. But if we hit the ball flat, then we remove the swing path and we're left only with the angle of the racket. Now, to put that in perspective, if I strike a ball here and I'm 1 degree out, 1 degree on the angle of the racket, it makes a difference of almost 1 meter on the baseline. So flat means you have to be perfect. So that's not really a solution. And you'll know that when you try to hit the ball flat, it feels very unsafe. You'll have so many failures already that you won't want to hit the ball that way. So we've discounted topspin, we've discounted slice, we've discounted flat. And what is left? And what I want to talk to you about is the Magnus effect and the FADE-DRIVE. Now, the Magnus effect is a law of physics, and it's how aeroplanes land. You'll all have seen videos of aeroplanes caught in a crosswind at landing, and they're like at a 45-degree angle, and it seems that they have to crash. And then miraculously, the pilot lands the aeroplane, and everybody applauds the pilot who comes out looking good. But don't they ever get it wrong? You never see a plane where that angle does not get corrected. If you look in the cockpit of that aeroplane, the pilot will be steering the aeroplane and watching the speedometer and nothing else. It won't be on autopilot. He'll be watching the speed and making sure that it's fast enough to create a Magnus effect. And the Magnus effect will actually take the plane from that angle and convert side spin into top spin, and the plane will land. We're going to try and hit the forehand exactly the same way. So to use this principle of physics, the first thing is that you must get the ball at head height. We're not looking to let it go down. We must take it at head height. And the second thing is you've got to swing fast. Remember, that pilot is looking at the speed of the plane, because without speed, the Magnus effect does not apply. And the third thing is we're going to put as much side spin as we can on that ball. We're going to swing from right to left as rapidly as possible. The technique is pretty much the same. The takeback's a little bit higher, and then you swing from right to left with as much power as you possibly can. And what happens to the ball is it begins with side spin, and the Magnus effect will then take hold of the ball and convert it to topspin, and the ball drops like a stone. It drops faster than normal topspin. I'll put a link in the comments section explaining exactly how the Magnus effect works, because it's interesting to some people, but to other people, well, we've got to remember this is a tennis session and not a physics session. So now let's look closely at what we're really trying to do to this ball. To help to clarify this movement, I've just come to a glass paddle court wall. Now look, topspin is normally, we'd have the hand going from low, below the ball, to high. But what we're trying to do here is out to the right-hand side of the body, bring the hand across the ball in this fashion. It's a totally different movement to the normal topspin. If I try this now with the racket, you can see the topspin swing path and the fade drive. And I can feel as I compress the ball against the wall how strong my arm is and my shoulder, because if I try to make the topspin effect in this position here, I can feel the weakness in my shoulder. But when I change it to the fade drive, I can feel the strength in my deltoids and bicep, because in this position, the human body is designed to work high, but in this position, the human body is designed to work low. So by swinging violently from right to left across the ball, we get a heavy, high topspin ball that's safe and truly reliable. When you watch professional tennis players, you'll see that nope, they're not hitting topspin, nope, they're not hitting slice, nope, they're not hitting flat. They're using one of the basic principles of physics, and they trust it just the same way that the pilots do when they land those planes, just the same way that you do when you get into a plane. The fade drive is amazing, and it really helps this forehand. So make sure that you swing as fast as you can from the outside to the inside, from right to left, and you'll enjoy tremendous success on high balls, and you can be aggressive, accurate, and consistent. If you like my ideas on tennis, check out the books on Amazon. We have books on every aspect of the game, and the books are truly unique because we all use different learning senses at different times. Using the books, you can see clear illustrations of the technique of the game. You can see very, very clear explanations of both the science and simple solutions on how to play the game better. And everything is linked to YouTube videos, so you can see the information, you can read it, or you can watch the video. All the learning senses are communicated to at the same time. Or if you want more personalized help, have a look at what we're doing with online coaching. We're helping players of all ages and all levels. For more information on this, have a look at the website or email me. So use the Magnus effect on your forehand. Don't swing through the ball. Don't swing down on the ball. Don't swing up on the ball. Swing across the ball with violence, power, and confidence, and you'll have a fantastic forehand on the high balls. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for more unique tennis lessons that really work.